Senator Schumer is he's nervous as a pregnant nun. It's hard to believe that anyone can fit that much stupid into their head. I think all those people need to pop a Zoloft and relax a little bit. Anybody that tells you that they know what the short-term impact of these tariffs is going to be on the economy has been homeschooled by a day drinker. If you hate cops just because they're cops, you don't know anything about them, then next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
Few people roast Washington and logic more with charm and more truth than my next guest. He's the most quotable senator maybe ever. He is John Kennedy, and the senator has a brand new book out, Pulling No Punches. It's called How to Test Negative for Stupid and Why Washington Never Will. And joining us now is Senator Kennedy himself. Senator, who prompted you to write this book? Was it because you were seeming to be so quotable and bookable for those people who have shows like this?
Well, after I had been in the Senate for an acceptable, a reasonable period of time, Brian, I just decided I wanted to write a storybook. It's not a policy book, though I talk about policy some. A storybook about what Washington, and specifically the Senate, is really like, and why in Washington, normal is just a setting on the Coast Drive. Many of the stories are funny. Some of them are deeply bizarre.
Right.
And I think the book, you'll understand this shutdown much better if you read the book.
Well, I can hear your voice in every word because you love to read, and now we know you love to write. Here's an excerpt that I think stood out. You said, "I don't hate anyone. Though my people skills are generally fine, I have a low tolerance for morons. And blue bleep. I like breakfast food and straight answers. It's hard to get straight answers in Washington, D.C., in part because common sense is illegal. That's why I'm so direct. That's why I ask tough questions," which we have seen in action. And now we're sitting now with something happening that backs up the premise of your book. It seems like we are in a shutdown. Despite being the most successful country in the world, we can't agree how to fund it.
Well, I think that's a reflection. This shutdown is a reflection of how absurd the demands are of the socialist wing of the Democratic Party, which is, of course, telling Senator Schumer what to do. We asked for, you've heard the term clean CR. That just means we didn't ask for anything to open government and negotiate a new budget for the next 6 or 7 weeks. And the Loon Wing and Senator Schumer have said we'll only agree to open it if you give us $1.5 trillion. Well, we're not going to do that. If we did do that, Brian, you would see inflation go through the roof. Mm-hmm. You would see long-term interest rates go through the roof. And I don't see an end in sight. I really don't. If we're still shut down in 2 weeks, my suggestion is that we lock Thune and Schumer into a room with Katie Porter and tell them they can't come out till they make a deal.
Absolutely. That would be a scary sight. And lastly, just as we try to fund the government, I think the problem is, to a degree, is that you're asking for nothing and they're asking you to undo the big, beautiful bill, including a lot of the rescissions that went through. So therefore, when they say meet halfway, you're not even out of the blocks. Like, where do you want to meet? You haven't asked for anything.
Yeah. Well, this is just crazy. Somebody asked me yesterday to describe it. I said it's like the game room in a mental hospital. That's what the Senate is like right now. I mean, I'm prepared to just stay shut down. I'm sorry for all the pain it's causing. Our military's not going to be paid for a while, and I'm really, the pain that is causing the American people breaks my heart. But I don't know what else to do. We can't just, they basically want us to repeal the one big beautiful bill and spend $1.5 trillion. And we can't do that. It would really hurt the country. But we can't just give the Loon Wing of the Democratic Party $1.5 trillion.
Right.
We can't do it. I'm not going I'm not going to vote to do it.
Right. Meanwhile, you can pick up Senator Kennedy's book. It's How to Test Negative for Stupid and Why Washington Never Will. Your premise is backed up every day this shutdown goes on. Thanks, Senator. Always great to have you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.